Hello, hello, and as previously announced, we will make a full comparison of the Pixel 9 camera capabilities and the Pixel 6 camera. We'll also put one video in there in Full HD and one video in 4K because both of these phones are capable of 4K videos. And yeah, let's have a look at the pictures because there are some interesting results. Let's do it.
So, starting with the first picture, a tripod that I have here with my old phone, Sony Xperia. Picture is from the Pixel 9 and pretty good. Zooming in, there's good definition, there's good detail. Considering also we are indoor with artificial light, details on the phone screen are decent. I can see the dust on the screen, pretty good. And then we can see the Pixel 6, which has a interestingly different balance of colors. The Pixel 9 tends to be a bit more towards the yellow light, while the Pixel 6 is a bit more towards the blue. A bit more, yeah, the white is a bit more balanced, it seems. In terms of detail, still pretty good detail. I can see the dust on the phone. I can see, yeah, I do not see a huge difference between these two aside from the light balance. Now, moving on to the other. We have a remote control and the focus is on the table. So there is good detail on the table and the remote is not in focus, of course. Now on the 6, again, the Pixel 9 tends to be a bit more on the yellow light and the 6 a bit more on the blue light in terms of temperature. But in terms of details, they are pretty much similar. Maybe the Pixel 9, when zooming in, maybe the 9, no, seems pretty similar, both of them. Let's move on to the other picture. And this is again Pixel 9, but this time is the remote, and the remote is in focus and the table is not so much in focus. And this time it seems the angle is slightly different, but yeah, again, Pixel 9 seems a bit toward the yellow light, while the Pixel 6 on the bluish. In fact, maybe the Pixel 6 might be a bit too much on bluish because I can see the drawers in the background. They seem to be just more blue than they are in reality. So maybe in this case the Pixel 9 is doing a better job. But in terms of detail, we are pretty close. Yeah. Now this is interesting. We'll have a macro picture. Now we know that the macro camera on the Pixel 9 is different than the one on the Pixel 6, so they have different resolutions. Nonetheless, we can do a little comparison to see. And now on the Pixel 9, this macro seems, I'd say, alright. the detail on the coin is not incredible. There is some reflection from the light, so that's a bit annoying on the coin. But here is the scoop. When we compare the Pixel 6, it actually did not even manage to get a focus on the coin. And now it's not a shooting mistake. I tried many times to put it in focus, touching on the screen, not touching on the screen, and it just wouldn't do it. So although the macro function is supposed to obviously be used for small close shots, for small objects in close shots, the Pixel 6 just didn't want to put the coin in focus. Now, the last bit would be videos. So let's see. You can see the videos yourself and get your own conclusions. Thank you for watching this video.